Hi, first graders. This is Mrs. Steffa. This week we are going to continue with code.org. Once you are logged into Clever, you will click on the code.org icon. Go up to Course Catalog. And then scroll down to grades K through 5. And we are going to continue with Course B. And then you will scroll down to where it says loops. And this week we are going to be doing loops with Harvester. For this week's lesson, you will do puzzles 1 through 6, and then next week we will continue with 7 through 13. So I'm going to start with number 1. And just a reminder, if you need help with hearing the directions, you may click here on the sound. And if you get stuck, you may click on the light bulb for a hint. Today it says, help the harvester pick all the corn. Click OK. So we need to program the harvester to pick all of the corn. So we are wanting to go right 3 times. So I will use my right block and pick the corn. I want to go right again and pick the corn. And right one more time and pick the corn. This program will work, but there is a more efficient way to do it. I can use my repeat block. And instead of having all of these blocks here, I can make it much shorter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blocks that I don't need and move them to the trash. And then I'm going to connect my repeat block and move these inside because it's doing the same thing over and over again, which is a loop. So I'm going to click on Run to see how my program works. Okay, and my program was successful. I'm going to show you one more thing here. You can also change this number for the number of times to repeat by clicking on the little arrow, and you can change it to whatever number that you need. We didn't need it for this puzzle, but you will need to change that number as you go on later into other puzzles. So I'm going to hit reset. And the number 2 puzzle is more practice, just like this. The number 3 puzzle is a video that you will need to watch that will help you. Number 4 is more practice. And in number 5, it gets a little bit trickier because the program is already set up for you, but you need to figure out what is wrong with it and debug it. Make sure that you look at the repeat block and check to see if maybe you need to change this a certain number of times. So have fun using loops with Harvester. If you have any questions, feel free to contact your virtual teacher or your teacher librarian.